I've got the Arctic tank. It is a replaceable coil tank system from Horizon e-cigs. Comes packaged like this. The sleeve on the outside shows the two coils that come with it. In this case, it's the bottom turbine dual coil, or on the coils you'll see it, the BTDC, and it comes with the 0.2 and the 0.5. Plastic case. On the back it has a nice picture of how to fill it, the bottom fill, and then the pieces in there, information about it. One of the coils comes already inserted into the tank. The other one comes at the top, and that's the BTDC. It comes with a drip tip. Wide bore. Bottom connection piece. This tag says Arctic on it. And underneath it says Horizon Tech. The air slots, which go all the way through. You can see, and they're pretty big, and there's 4 of them all the way around. One thing that's nice about this ring is it does not have a catching lock. It doesn't lock in any position. Some of them do. It also doesn't have a little catching ring, so it's smooth all the way around, which is a nice feature. To replace the coil, you unscrew the bottom piece. Coil's there, this housing. Comes partially out. Screw the top off. There's the threading on that. O-ring. Pyrex tube. There's another O-ring there. Threading on the inside for the top cap. And this is a solid piece there. Coils screw out like all the others. And there's the connection pin. You can pop out. One thing that's nice about these coils is they have knurling at the top, which makes it easier to catch and churn when they get a little slippery. There's the BTDC, and then what the ohms are, and then what its recommended wattage is. The juice ports on this are large, which helps it keep the coils nice and juiced. 4 holes at the bottom for the airflow. And they have 5 of these coils, and they're all vertical coils. So you got 0.2, 0.5, 1.2 for the single coil, or the BTCs, and then only 2 choices for the bottom turbine dual coil, or BTDC, 0.2, 0.5, and they all use Canthal. So now you can fill this one of two ways. So you can fill it. Let me put that O-ring back in there. So filling from the bottom, and you can fill it in the side slot right there. Close it up, turn it up, the juice goes down to the slot. When you do fill it from the bottom, it doesn't go all the way to the top. I'll show you that. The other thing you can do is you can fill it from the top, but if you do that, take your two fingers and pull down on the tank, otherwise it'll come loose at the bottom. O-ring, and then you'll get juice everywhere. And this, you fill all the way up to that, and it'll give you a little bit more liquid in there, rated at a 3 ml capacity. So that's a quick overview of the tank itself. Pretty simple. Nice adjustable ring, top fill, bottom fill. The one thing I wish you could see the coil. That's not that big a deal. It's just nice to see them, see what you have in there. Pin is static, doesn't move. So that's what it looks like. We'll go ahead and fire it up. I'm going to be showing the 0.2 BTDC dual coil, 0.2, and then the single coil 0.5 BTC. Back in a few. One thing I didn't show is when you're going to fill the tank, not fill the tank, replace coil, and you've got a fresh coil, that along the juice port, run some juice in there, let it soak in on both sides till it starts saying the liquid doesn't really go all, gets sucked in, and you see a little bit on there, as well as inside. Run it around, let it soak in, run it around before you do it, and definitely let it soak in, especially at the high wattages. And the first time you're doing it, start at a low wattage so you don't burn the coil. Also forgot to mention that's organic cotton that's in the coils. So here's one that I filled up from the bottom, and you can see there's some space left. So loosen this. There we go. And then you can get little bit more in there. But it doesn't quite go to the top. Alright, so inside here I've got the BTC 0.5, which is the single coil. And one thing I noticed about the single coils is they're drier. It's a drier vape. You can change that by adjusting the juice, not the juice, the airflow, and turning it down. You know, the vape will also get warmer and a little bit more humid. So the recommended wattage at 0.5 for the single coil is 20 to 40. So we'll start off at 20. Let's focus in on that. And this is a 70-30 juice, VGPG. Let's put it up to 30. And there's a little gurgling, but that eventually burns out. You start using it. Now we'll take it up to 40. Let's take it up to 50. Outside its recommended range. Works well. A little drier than the dual coils. At the end of these, on long hard pulls, you can hear it gurgle a little bit. On the single. Now I'm going to put in the 0.2. And its recommended range is 30 to 100 watt. Find that the dual coils don't perform so well at the lower wattages. Alright, so we're going to start this one off at 30. Jump it up to 50. A little higher than 50. 750, it's works pretty good. And we'll put it to 75. And it really starts producing a lot of vapor, and the flavor, there's more flavor, it's more humid as well too. And then one time at 100 watt. At the 100 watt though, it's close to getting a little burnt taste. I like the 75 watt. That's my preferred area on this. But the problem with using the lower ohm coils is it really takes the juice down. Started with it almost at the top, and just in this short video it's down to that. So it can perform at the higher watts, but it definitely also uses up a lot of juice. So there it is, Arctic sub tank, or Arctic tank from Horizon e-cigs. 5 different style coils, adjustable airflow. It's a very nice tank. Thanks for watching.